When a bullet is fired at a target, its velocity decreases by half after penetrating 30 centimeter into it. The additional thickness it is not time, it is travel before coming to rest is. Okay, so this is a very good question. Let us first try to visualize this and then we'll try to answer the question. See, say for example, this was the bullet when it left the gun, right? So when the bullet is leaving the gun, it will definitely leave with the velocity u. When it enters a target, say this is the target. So this is the target. Now when it enters the target, it will enter the target with velocity u, right? According to the question, it decreases by half after penetrating 30 centimeter. So let us say this much distance is 30 centimeters, which means the bullet will slowly come through this region, and when it comes to 30 centimeter, its velocity will become half, which means at this point the velocity is u by 2. Let me just translate this. So this is A and this portion is B, which means for the journey AB, the initial velocity is u and the final velocity is u by 2, and the distance traveled is 30 centimeters, right? In which case, if we apply v square minus u square is equal to 2as, what is v? V is u by 2 the whole square. What is a? What is u? U is u itself, so this becomes u square into 2 into a into what is s? S is given as 30 centimeters, right? Now, if you solve this algebraically, what do you get? You get u square by 4 minus u square is equal to 60a, which further means minus 3 u square by 4 is equal to 60a, which basically means that a is equal to 60 into, a is equal to minus 3 by 4 into u square by 60, which is a is equal to u square minus u square by 3 times 60 is 20, so you get u square by minus 80. Now, which means that the deceleration faced by the body here is basically a is equal to, deceleration is u square by 80, or otherwise the acceleration is minus u square by 80. Now, is the question done? No. Why? Because we've been said that the additional thickness before coming to rest, which means the bullet here will slowly travel some more distance and at some time will come to rest, which means at this point the velocities will become 0. And let me mark that point as C. And if we draw the path BC now, we don't know the distance traveled. The distance traveled would be s, but what we know is the velocity here is going to be equal to 0, which means the final velocity is going to be equal to 0. And what is the acceleration? The acceleration is minus u square upon 80. Which means if we apply the equation here, v square minus u square is equal to 2as. What is v square? V square is 0. What is u square? U square is u by 2. So what we get is minus u by 2 the whole square is equal to 2 into a into s. So this is minus u square by 4 is equal to 2 into a. What is a? A is minus u square by 80 into s, which means u square and u square will cancel, negative will cancel off. What we get is 2 by 80 is 40, 4 by 40 is 10, so s is equal to 10 is what we get. And you may think, why did I not change the dimensions from, sorry, the unit from centimeter to meter, because all the options were basically in centimeter. So that is why I used only centimeter here. So the answer here is 10 centimeter, which means the correct option is option C.